Hi Glendale, I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Harper Brady.
And you're watching the third episode of the Glendale 411. A local tattoo artist is covering up racist tattoos for free.
Michelle Lewis and Morgan Schaefer have the story.
I had a conversation about a year ago, and we were talking about swastika tattoos and things like that, and I said I would never do a tattoo like that. As a matter of fact, one of these days I'll cover them up for free.
Recently, Justin decided to pursue this idea. Steve and Steele read about him on Facebook and decided to message Justin to cover up his own tattoo.
When we got in there, we kind of threw back some ideas back and forth, and I decided to land on a raven. I've carried that thing on my wrist since I was 13, and since I was 13, I've always hated it. So to have it finally covered up when I'm almost 40 was, awesome. It was uplifting. It really was.
So the first time I did it, I covered one up, and as soon as I finished and it was gone, it just felt cool. I don't know how to describe it. I was like, wow, this is awesome. I didn't just do a tattoo. I just got rid of something bad, and it no longer exists. I feel better. I feel better about where I'm at, about who I am. It kind of validates things for me on a personal level. Because I do have children. I've got an 18-year-old boy, a 10-year-old girl, and a 4-year-old girl, and I don't want them to grow up in a world of hate. There's always a need to make the world a better place. I mean, there's always a need to minimize hate. One of the biggest things I hope to get out of it is for other artists to jump on board. I wasn't the first person to do this, and hopefully I won't be the last. I'll keep doing it until people stop asking me to.
Emma Donegan will be going into the Navy after graduation.
Katie Blades and Jaden Sanford have the story.
Emma Donegan, an involved Glendale student, recently enlisted in the Navy, but there's more to her than you think.
I enlisted in the Navy because out of all the branches, it seemed like it was the best one for me. It also has a really awesome medical program that I was able to get into, which can lead me further later in life.
The thing I admire most about Emma is how determined she is. Whenever she sets a goal, she's really good at getting it done, and she can really accomplish anything she sets her mind to. I think she's a really awesome friend, and I would hate to lose touch with her. Even though she is going to the Navy, I hope we can still remain close friends.
Being in the Navy is a super cool opportunity that I've gotten to be a part of, just knowing that it's something that will keep my future solid, as well as I have a lot of family history of the military, and just getting to keep that legacy going in my family is really cool.
Over her 4 years at Glendale, Emma Donegan has become involved in many sports and clubs. Her senior year, she was also nominated for Homecoming Queen.
Being on Homecoming Court was really fun, just a way to kind of dress up and be goofy but also really classy in front of the whole senior class, and just get to show the other side of my personality.
She really is her own unique person, and she doesn't really care what other people think about her, but she's still an awesome person. She's a great role model and a leader, and I think she'd be a great homecoming queen.
Once I graduate Glendale, the legacy I hope to leave behind is that when you're in high school, you don't have to be just one person. You don't have to be the basketball player. You don't have to be the homecoming queen. You can just be everything. You can try everything and get to experience a lot.
There are many local farms that benefit Springfield.
Mattia Injami and I report. The farm-to-table trend has reached Springfield. We talked to a local farmer to learn more.
Urban Roots Farm is a 1.7-acre urban farm in West Central neighborhood. It is a 4-season farm, meaning that we grow food year-round and we harvest food year-round. We grow around anywhere from 113-ish to 140-some vegetables every season. We really focus on our CSA, but we also love to work with local restaurants. Right now we do our CSA, which is around 60 families that we support with our food. They support us financially, and we keep their bellies full. And then we sell our salad mixes to Mama Jean's. We sell weekly to Cherry Picker and Lindbergh's and The Order, which is at Hotel Vandevort. The first benefit into having local farms is that you have really delicious seasonal food. And if you take a moment and you were to go, say, in the middle of the summer, so say July, and you were to go to the grocery store and buy a tomato, and then go to a local farm and buy a tomato and do a side-by-side test, you're going to notice the color difference, you're going to notice the flavor, you're going to notice a texture. I mean, everything is so different compared to being able to get food and eat it when it's time to eat it, as opposed to getting food that was shipped across the country and picked before it was time.
We spoke to a Glendale ecology student about the benefits of farm to table.
In ecology, we just plant plants, we learn about them. Once we're done, we get to take them home and cook them. We mostly grow vegetables. We grow like tomatoes, like chives and basil. Well, it's definitely healthier, and it's also good to learn about the plants. So whenever you grow them, you know like where it's coming from, and it's also a lot cheaper than just buying it from the store.
Thanks for watching.
Make sure to check out our social media at the Glendale 411.
Signing out, I'm Harper Brady.
And I'm Meg Keller.